So let's start with the discussion of the questions. You can see on page number 7. On page 7 in the box, you are given the questions on the right side of your book. And if you don't have the book, you can look at the screen. You can raise your hand so that I can ask you the question. Yes, Amneek, beta, start with the first question. First question given on page 7. What was France expected to be prepared with for school that day?
France was expected to be prepared with participles for that school day.
Yes, very good. He was expected to be prepared with the participles for the school on that day, but he did not revise anything and he did not know anything about this topic of participles. Next, Pranjal. Pranjal, please unmute yourself. Do quickly, don't waste the time in between. Yes, Pranjal beta. Question number 2. What did France notice that was unusual about the school that day? Yes, Pranjal, Himani. Pranjal, Himani, anyone out of you? Yes, Ketan Sethi, you're raising hand. Unmute yourself.
The school environment that day was so still and quiet as the Sunday morning. All the students were on their places, and Mr. M. Hamel walking up and down with the iron ruler under his arm, and Franz was blushed and frightened, saying this.
Yes, he noticed that the school was having complete silence, just like the Sunday morning. There was no hustle and bustle, no moving and dragging of the benches as he used to listen the voices in the street only. But on that day, there was nothing like that. Everything was still and solemn. Next question, Pranjal. What had been put up on the bulletin board? Pranjal.
Yes.
Beta, are you going to answer or should I move? Yes, Jasmine Kaur. Jasmine
Yes,
Kaur.
ma'am.
Yes. Beta, when you
Ma'am, the order,
switch on your video when you answer.
the order that has come from Berlin was placed on the bulletin board that only German would be taught in the schools of Lake and Lorraine, and a new master of German would come.
Yes, the notice on the bulletin board was that an order had come from Berlin that there would be no teaching of French, only the German language would be taught because the districts of France, this Alsace and Lorraine of France had been overpowered by the Prussians, by the Germans. So they would be taught only the German language. Now come to the next question on next page. On page number 8, yes, Sanjana Virdi, please unmute yourself. Sanjana Virdi, please unmute yourself, beta. Ishavpreet, Sanjana, Ishavpreet. Please unmute yourself and answer these questions. No one? Gurveer Kaur.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, beta.
The order from Berlin changed the situation of school completely, as that day school was completely still and everyone was in their place, and the French teacher, who had to leave after his last lesson, was wearing his beautiful green coat, which he wore on special occasions only. And that day villagers also attended this, and they were sitting on the back of the classroom, and they were showing their respect towards their country, as well as they were showing their respect as they were illiterate and they couldn't go to school so often. So that day the situation of the school was completely different.
Yes. Next question. Harmeen. Harmeen.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, you are also raising hand. How did Fran's feelings about M. Hamel and school change?
Firstly, France did not had any interest in learning French language and was very careless in doing the given tasks. As a result, he used to be scared of M. Hamel's scolding. But when he came to know that M. Hamel was going to give him the last lesson in French language and was going away, he felt very sad. He forgot all of his cranky behavior and rules when he realized that he will never see M. Hamel again. He regretted for not learning his lessons and earlier he had thought of running away and not learning his lessons, but now he liked the school and attended his class attentively.
He thought that he was not careful, and now he even felt that the teacher was trying to give whatever he knew, everything he wanted to pour into their ears with a single stroke, because this was his last day. He felt that the teacher was also putting his maximum efforts on that day, and he was also concentrating on the things, listening the things carefully. So he understood each and everything, and his feelings about the teacher, about the school, about the books totally changed. All those books which he did not like to open, which he hated, now they were just like his old friends, and he was understanding each and everything what the teacher was telling. Okay, now come to the next page, the questions given on the next page. I would like Kavya to unmute. Kavya, Muskan, Sudhir. Muskan, Sudhir or Kavya, anyone out of you? Please unmute yourself. Muskan, Sudhir. Beta, please unmute yourself first. Kanav Batra. Kanav Batra.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, beta. See the first question given on page 9. The people in this story suddenly realize how precious their language is to them. What shows you this? Why does this happen?
Ma'am, this shows that the patriotism in French people, this shows patriotism in French people when they know their language is going to be abolished from their area. They started showing interest in them, and it is a certain human behavior that happens when we think certain thing is in danger, and we need to protect it. And
Means, what is the idea here? When we possess the things, we don't know the value of those things. But when those things are snatched from us, we don't possess those things. Suddenly हमारे से वो कोई चीजें छीन ली जाती हैं, या कोई right हमारा, या कुछ ऐसी चीज जो हमारे से snatch कर ली जाती है, then we realize the importance of that. So it happens same with those people. When they were enjoying their language, they were taught the language, then they did not realize the importance of that language and their mother tongue. And now when they were curtailed from that language, it was not to be taught in the schools. They were being cut off from their mother tongue. At that time, they realized the importance of that language, and all the villagers, the elders of the village, they all were in the class. They wanted to learn something about French language, कि at least उनको अपनी mother tongue के बारे में कुछ ना कुछ knowledge हो. So they all went into the class. Moreover, they wanted to pay respect to their country, to their motherland, and to the teacher who was there since 40 years and was teaching their children. So in this way, they realized the importance of their language, that how precious their language was for them when they were curtailed from this right of learning the language. Clear? Yes, next question. Vanshita, 55, roll number in commerce. Vanshita.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, beta. See the next question. French thinks, will they make them sing in German? Even the pigeons. What could this mean?
When Franz was sitting in the classroom, he thought that will the German people make the pigeons sing in German because they were forcing the French people to speak their language. So he was thinking, were the animals also going to come under their control, and were they going to also to speak their language?
It is only his own thinking, his imagination. When he listened the pigeons going on the roof of that room, of their classroom, he was very enthusiastic and excited to know this thing, whether these German people will compel these pigeons, these birds also to sing in their language, in the German language. When he was realizing this thing, but it is not possible because the birds or the animals, they have their own natural language and they cannot be compelled to speak in any other language, maybe German or French or any other language. They will keep on speaking or singing or discussing whatever they do in their own language only. What is the natural language provided to them by God to whichever area or to whichever country they belong? So what he thought, what came in his imagination is not possible. It's not possible thing what he thought, but being a child, he got very excited and he started thinking like this. Okay, because their language is spontaneous and natural, that cannot be changed. Yes, next question. There's again talking about the text, one more question given, which is very, very important according to the examination point of view. And now I'd like Vanshika to please unmute yourself, or Vandana, roll number 19 from commerce. Vandana, please unmute yourself, beta.
मैम आपकी आवाज क्रैक हो रही है.
Okay. Otherwise, you are able to listen me? Vandana, am I audible, beta?
No, ma'am. I can't hear you.
You are answering yes or no. Jasmine, am I audible?
Yes, ma'am.
Maybe beta it is a network issue from your side, Vandana. Sania, roll number 8 from commerce. Sania, Kapish, anyone out of you, please unmute yourself. Pranjal, Udit Gupta, beta, in this way you will be wasting the time. Matthew, Tisha, Arman, anyone please unmute yourself and answer the next question. Arman, 58, roll number. Nupur Marwaha. Very surprising, you people are not able to unmute. Yes, Jessie Claire. Jessie, please unmute yourself, beta. Jessie, are you able to? Please unmute yourself, beta. Yes, beta, not right. Jesse? Jesse, am I audible to you, beta? I have unmuted you, please. Am I audible now? Yes, Amneek, beta, I have made you the host. Unmute
Yes, ma'am.
for 3 students and give me the names. Who will answer instead of wasting the time? Nupur Marwaha, are you able to? Khushi? It's only wasting.
Yes, ma'am.
time. Yes, Khushi beta. See the question
Yes, ma'am.
talking about the text. First question given is when a people are enslaved, as long as they hold fast to their language, it is as if they had the key to their prison. Can you think of examples in history where
Yes,
a
ma'am.
conquered people had their language taken away from them or had a language imposed on them? And you need to explain the meaning
Yes,
of this
ma'am.
statement.
Ma'am, when people are enslaved, they can't move anywhere. They have barriers in front of them. They have limitations. But the only option they have that they have their language. They can speak, and that's their main power.
Yes. So this statement tells us that when people are enslaved, as long as they hold fast to their language, it is as if they had the key to their prison. That means they must keep hold on their language. If they forget their language, if they forget their culture, then there is no hope of their getting freedom. If they want to get freedom, if they want to come out of that slavery, they need to keep and hold on their language. They should not forget their language. They should try to keep it up. अपनी लैंग्वेज को कंटिन्यू रखें. They should keep on celebrating their festivals. Their culture should also be alive. Only then they can have the hope of coming out of that slavery. So there are many examples in the history that we might have seen. You have read in your history till 10th standard, the colonization system of America, of इंग्लैंड, ब्रिटिश कॉलोनीज थी, अफ्रीकन कॉलोनीज थी इंडिया के अंदर, ठीक है. तो किस तरीके से लोगों ने अपने आप को, अपना कंट्रोल जो था अपनी लैंग्वेज के ऊपर बनाए रखा, एंड दे गॉट द फ्रीडम. सो we are using English language, but we have hold on our own language. Punjabi or Hindi national language हमारी जो है, we have hold on that language also. There is no harm in learning the new languages. No harm. We should enrich our knowledge. We should have more and more languages, learn more and more languages. We should speak more and more language, but we should not forget our own language. We must keep a hold on our own language, our culture. Only then we can have the hope of freedom and we can survive in this world. Otherwise, it would be a great problem for those persons, those human beings who have lost their language, who do not know anything about their mother tongue, those who have not learned their mother tongue. As we have seen in the case of Franz, he realized that he had not learned his language properly. And even the teacher also made them realize that those people will make fun of them by calling that they call themselves as French people, but they don't know even their language. So the importance of the language and the mother tongue is stressed with this point, that if we keep hold on our language, if we keep hold on our culture, only then there is hope to come out of the prison of slavery, because this hold will act as a key to open that lock of slavery. So only then we can enjoy our freedom. We can have the hope of being free if we keep hold on our language and mother tongue and our culture. Okay. Now see, the second question given is, what happens to a linguistic minority in a state? किसी भी स्टेट में अगर लैंग्वेज के बेसिस पे कोई माइनॉरिटी है तो उस लोगों के साथ क्या होता है? हाउ डू यू थिंक दे कैन कीप देयर लैंग्वेज अलाइव? फॉर एग्जांपल, कैसे हो सकता है कि पंजाबीज इन बेंगलोर, तमिलियंस इन मुंबई, Kannadigas in Hindi, Gujaratis in Kolkata, they have given you some examples. What happens to a linguistic minority in a state and how do you think they can keep their language alive? कैसे वो अपनी language को alive रख सकते हैं? Please raise your hand and offer yourself for the answers. Akul Vishisht, Diksha, please unmute yourself, beta.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes. Would you like to share your views on this point, Diksha?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. The linguistic minorities often suffer in a state or a region due to their language, as they have lack of expression of idea and less understanding. To keep their language alive, they may learn new language and teach the language to others. They may reflect their culture and not completely adopt new language or new culture, so that their generations or their own communities should not suffer because of less number of people speaking their language.
This is once again the stress on the same point, that they must keep hold on their language, they must keep hold on their culture. They should have a group of people belonging to the same language or to the same state. They should get together to celebrate their festivals and their occasions so that they can speak their language more and more. There's no harm in learning the new languages, but keeping hold on their language can make the linguistic minority in a state survive. They can survive only if they keep hold on their language, they keep on speaking that language, they keep on holding the functions and the occasions or some cultural programs on in that particular language. Only then they can survive in that area. Okay. Now next question is it possible to carry pride in one's language too far? Do you know what linguistic chauvinism means? Please note down this word, linguistic chauvinism. Note down this phrase. Nupur Marwaha. Nupur Mahavar. Can you unmute yourself, beta? Hena Taneja. Hia Syal. Hia Syal, Prabjot. Anyone out of you, please unmute yourself quickly.
Ma'am, linguistic chauvinism means an aggressive and unreasonable belief that our own language is better and good than any other language.
Yes, linguistic chauvinism means having extravagant pride in one's language. As it is given in the first line, to carry pride in one's language too far. We should be proud of our language, but not too far, not extravagant pride that we should criticize others' language. It should not be there. कि हम ये कहें कि हमारी ही लैंग्वेज अच्छी है या हमारी ही स्टेट अच्छी है, दूसरों की अच्छी नहीं है, और हम दूसरों की लैंग्वेज को क्रिटिसाइज करें कि आपकी लैंग्वेज अच्छी नहीं है या उसके बारे में कुछ गलत बोलें. That is taking extravagant pride in one's language, and this is called as linguistic chauvinism, which should not be. Clear? Here we can see in this chapter, it is mentioned here as they have stopped teaching the French language and the order had come for the teaching of the German language. This is linguistic chauvinism because they don't want the people to learn French language. Otherwise, what could be there? They should have allowed the people to choose any language according to them. Okay, so the importance is again given for the mother tongue through this phrase also, linguistic chauvinism, that we should learn more and more languages. We should have knowledge about more and more languages, but we should not feel too much proud and extravagant proud in our own language, saying that the other languages are bad. Not like that, because all languages have their own importance, but we should keep hold on our mother tongue also, along with learning the other languages. Clear? So these are the questions given in your book. Still, if you have any problem, you can ask your queries. Otherwise, I'll send you one assignment. You have to solve those assignments on the sheets, and according to the schedule that will be given to you, you have to submit those assignments in the school on that particular day, and the timings, whatever will be given to you. Okay. If you have any doubt, you can ask.
Ma'am,